In 2016, Canada's euthanasia program named Medical Assistance in Dying, or MAiD, kicked off. Now that we're about a decade in, let's check in on how it's going. Take a look at the chart. Here are the year-over-year numbers of totally reported deaths through MAiD. As you can see, this is only heading in one direction, with 2023 alone claiming the life of over 15,000 Canadians. You might be wondering why such a steep increase. Are people in Canada really that sick? Well, in a way, enough of them apparently are. The program originally was only for those whose death was considered reasonably foreseeable, meaning those who were effectively near to death already. But surprise, surprise, it seems that the self-loathing and taste for blood grew dramatically over the first 5 years. In 2021, they widened the program to include those with solely chronic illnesses and disabilities. So your uncle with the knee that hurts every time the storm is blowing in could theoretically just end it all because he's sick of it. And yet the numbers are only going up from here still. Set to take effect in 2027, those who suffer solely from mental health issues such as depression can partake in MAiD. This year, national poll data indicated that nearly 1 in 3 Canadians say their mental health is significantly affecting their daily life, often due to depression. So a third of Canada might be eligible to commit suicide legally starting in 2027. Recently, there's been a push for minors as young as 12 to have access to MAiD, with children as young as 16 not even needing consent from their parents. So your high school junior could have a doctor euthanize him without his parents even knowing. They say they want eligibility in the program to be based on maturity rather than chronological age, in order to give the child more autonomy over their health care. Where will they go after this? Will you be able to just drive up to your local pharmacy and get a syringe of poison over the counter? This is what it looks like when a culture decides it hates itself. It is literally destroying itself in increasingly staggering numbers and finding new and more streamlined ways of doing it. We need to take note in America. Canada killed about 60,000 of its own citizens in just the first 8 years of this program. We already killed too many Americans through fertility clinics and Planned Parenthood centers. This is why it's good that our president is being tough on Canada. You should not be best friends with your neighbor if your neighbor is killing the members of his own house. Let's learn what not to do from Canada and move away from all forms of legally ending human life in America. If we lose our ability to see human life as something sacred, precious, and worth preserving, then we lose everything. Yes, that goes for abortion and the destruction of embryos in clinics just as much as euthanasia. This barbarism needs to end if our nation is to survive. And please, take a moment to pray for Canada.